Hi Sagittarius, this is Jessica with Whispers of Grace Healing. I am here today to do your August 2020 general reading. For those of you who are new to my channel, I welcome you. Thank you for being here. To all my new subscribers and Vibe Tribe, thank you, thank you, thank you. I love you all so much. Thank you for everything you do in supporting this channel, whether that's through interacting with your likes, shares, subscribes, your comments, and all of it, donating, booking personal readings. Each individual act has a great impact on this channel, and I thank you for your part in all of it. If anyone needs to get in touch with me for any reason, you can do that through whispersofgrace1016@gmail.com. All of my services and prices are down below, as well as my deck, Soul to Soul Divination, that is now for sale. If you would like to check that out on makeplayingcards.com, the link is down below in the description box as well. Now, mind you, Sagittarius, this is going to be for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. So please take what resonates, leave what does not. This may not be your message this month, but if you feel compelled, please go check out your other placements, and hopefully something there will resonate with you as well. And cross-watchers are always welcome. Just remember, the energy can go vice versa, so please place the energy wherever it resonates most for you. But I feel like this is going to be a pretty direct message, Sagittarius. I'm not going to be using any tarot this month. We are going to be channeling, and I'm asking Spirit to present songs to me that help me tap into your energy more. And I feel like it's hindsight's 2020. Everything that you have been through up until this point. So the song that was presented to you was So Thankful by Nako, Medicine for the People. And this song goes deep in so many different ways, but I feel like you're finally getting to that place in your life where you can start to see the orchestration. You can start to see the karmic cycles being played out. People that have done you wrong in the past, you're seeing karma catch up to them. There could have been a lot of trauma and abuse and a lot of trials and tribulations in your evolution, in your growing up, your bringing up. And there's been a lot of things in Sagittarius's life that, and I feel like a lot of this happened when you were pretty young, okay? So things that you experienced before you truly had the tools or the comprehension to fully understand what was happening and the impact that it had on you. Now you're coming to this point of realization, of remembrance. There's a lot of remembrance happening of moments throughout your life that, whether someone had done you wrong, had taken advantage of you, who used your good nature and your good heart in order to manipulate you in some way. And I really feel, especially for those of you who, you know, this is only going to be for certain people, but for those who have been adopted, there's even a storyline there where now you can look back, because I feel like, especially for those who have either been bounced around through foster care system or was adopted at some point in your life, I feel like you honestly, there's this, I think all children who have been in the system or taken away from parents always wonder where they came from, or why didn't their parents keep them, and they create this storyline. But what you don't understand is what actually happened in order to create that experience where you had to be taken from your biological parents. The life that you lived with your adopted parents, or even within the foster system, as hard as that may have been, was a way better circumstance than what you had originally been born into. And if you really knew what was going on behind the scenes or why it even led up to that point, I think you would feel a little more gratitude for what spirit was trying to protect you from, and allowing your light to be in a situation, in an environment that had more room to flourish. Because if you would have stayed in those previous circumstances, it would have robbed you of your light. So whoever that is for, I hope that that message finds you, okay? Because once you listen to the song, which I will link it down in the comments, like, I really want y'all to listen to it. And that actually comes in at the end of the song is, I am getting better at listening, I'm getting better at honoring. And this is about honoring your story this month, seeing things for how they played out and the role that they played in your evolution. And it brings up gratitude. Like, there's a lot that's gone into the unfolding of your story, and I feel like there's a lot of parts of Sagittarius, again, that nostalgia, that remembrance. There's some pieces where you still get caught up in the story of, I wonder why this turned out the way that it did. But sometimes it's better not knowing of why someone was the way that they were, because if you knew what truly was underneath the surface, the demons that these people were fighting, I really feel that it would be more detrimental to you than the storyline that you have created around what if. Okay? And I feel that certain people, some of you have lost very significant people in your life, whether you had a deep connection with them or not. And they want you to know that their death was not in vain, that they served their role, they served their purpose, and they came to play that story out just as much as everyone else did in your storyline. I feel like a lot of this really boils down to taking more care, having more gratitude, and taking more of an initiative to give thanks to your parents, or to the people who raised you, to the friends that have supported you throughout your journey, and the people who really Smokey, those who really played a significant role in your life and showing up for you the way that you needed them to, even when you didn't ask for it, right? I feel like Sagittarius has some certain energies in their life that can be a bit abrasive and be a bit forceful, but to step up to a Sagittarius and say, like, you know, this is how we feel about a situation, or we're worried about you, or whatever the case may be. I feel like you have to have a lot of courage to be completely open and vulnerable with a Sagittarius in order for them to truly hear you. And that goes back to the listening, okay? So let me see if there's anything else in these lyrics, because I think there was something else that I wanted to touch on. So I also feel, okay, so this is going to be a message specifically for someone, not everyone, but if you lost a father figure, and this doesn't have to be your biological father, but a father figure who died of cancer, this would be someone who you were with at the time of passing, and like were there as the soul surrendered. Like, this is an actual verse in this song. This would be someone who really supported you in creating a safe home environment for you, someone who put a roof over your head, made sure that you had all the necessities, that you were fed, that you were cared for in that sense, and was also a father figure to others who didn't necessarily have that. Like, this energy is with you. If you have been questioning, I feel like there's someone who has been wondering if this father energy is still around, and they very much are. But this also goes into playing with the energy of the mother as well. So the mother that raised me is truly a queen, taught me how to love God and follow my dreams. Ooh, so thankful. Like, remember what you have been taught. Remember what you have learned throughout your journey, and really take accountability and place the gratitude and the honor for the way that people have showed up for you, regardless of what our ego or our pride, as growing up, sometimes we can resist and we can be harder on our family than necessary because we're struggling, we're hurt, and we're confused, and so therefore there could have been resistance at certain times in your life, and now you're coming to that place of understanding the role and the connection between you and your family. Okay? And I feel like a lot of this is about taking inventory of your relationships in your life and looking, especially for anyone who has moments of resentment or angst or confusion about the way that things unfolded with you and these people. I think it's really important to take inventory if you have any of these feelings and really look at what you had learned from these people being in your life. Find something to be grateful for, because the attitude of gratitude is going to change everything for you this month. And that goes for every aspect of your life. Like, again, the roof over the head, the food in your belly, the conversations that you get to have with people you trust and people that understand you. Thankful for the job that you have, thankful for the air that you breathe and the things that you get to experience. Every single bit of it has molded you into the strong, amazing being that you are. And it's your response to everything that you have been through that makes you even more glorious. When you choose forgiveness, when you choose understanding, when you choose compassion, because it is a choice. If you are still holding on to low vibrational feelings and thought patterns tied to anyone in your life, I do suggest taking inventory, really thinking about that person. What closure can you give yourself to tie this chapter together and realize the lessons that it has given you? Has this taught you to be more resilient? Has this taught you to not take things that people say to you personally? Does it teach you that it's not about the way that people show up for you, but how you show up for yourself, that teaches you and humbles you to be the person you are? Sometimes we have to go through really bad things to say, I don't want to be like that. I don't want to make someone feel the way that I felt in that situation. Sometimes we have to fall on our ass and lose everything in order to truly appreciate everything that we have rebuilt for ourselves. And I think this is a really good lesson for you, Sagittarius, in becoming humble and becoming grateful and choosing to use this energy and propelling you forward into a brand new chapter that's going to bring a lot of happiness and excitement into your life. As soon as you let go of this baggage, as soon as you let go of this hurt, you're going to see new doors open for you. And I hope things become much, much clearer than they have in the past, because the distorted emotions around these experiences in your life have created a lot of conflict, a lot of chaos, and a lot of disconnection within your relationships. It's led to, I can do it by myself, I don't need anybody. And that's a protection mode. It's a protection mechanism. And I feel like all of that is finally falling away. Like, I feel really gentle. I feel more heart-centered, not in my head. I feel calm. I feel confident. I feel secure, because now I finally see the truth. And I hope you get that truth, Sagittarius. So I hope these messages resonate with you and find you well. If you need any help in any area of your life, I would be honored to help you, and I wish you all well. If you need to get in touch with me for any reason, you can do that through whispersofgrace1016@gmail.com, and I will talk to all of you very soon. Have a great day.